All right, so again, now that we have our front, back, and middle spacer complete, we do want to copy this middle spacer. We want to move it over to the side over here, and we want to rotate it to where it's vertical so that it will fit on the material that we're going to be cutting it out of. So before I go ahead and copy this, the first thing I want to do is I just want to make sure that everything is in the correct layer, and I also want to group it together. So I just selected the middle spacer. I want to go ahead and make sure I move that to the middle layer, and then I'm just going to hit the group button up here in the top ribbon, and that's just going to group it together. It's just going to make it so that none of the parts can accidentally be moved. So I'm going to group that together. I'm going to do the same thing for the back. Again, I'm going to select that. Make sure that it's in the back layer and go ahead and group that together as well. Now the front's a little bit trickier because I do have some dimensions on here that I do want to keep in the dimension layer. So I am going to go ahead and select everything here as well. So I go ahead, I select that. Now I can push and hold the shift key, and I can press on these dimensions, and that will deselect those dimensions or unselect them. Again, I want to take that, I want to move that to the front layer, okay, and I'm going to go ahead and group those together as well. It just makes it so that things won't move around on us. All right. So now I'm going to take this middle spacer, I'm going to copy it. So the copy button right up here, or I can use the shortcut command, CO, enter. I just want to go ahead and copy. I want to go ahead, I want to select that middle, press enter, and now I can grab it. I'm just going to grab it in this little spot right here and slide this over and click, and then press escape. So now that I have it copied over here, I do want to rotate that. So up here, there's the rotate function up in the top ribbon. So I'm just going to select that. Again, click on the object. Once the object is selected, I press enter. Now it's asking me to specify a base point. It's not really a big deal where that base point is, but I'm just gonna click here again, same spot, and I'm gonna rotate that 90 degrees and click. All right, so now I have it moved, but I want to position it right over here. So I'm gonna use the move function. Again, that's up in the ribbon. Go ahead, click on move. Select my object. Once it's selected, again, press enter. Grab it in this top corner. I'll zoom in a little bit. I'm going to first line this up right on that edge. All right. So now all those edges are touching. I don't want them to be touching. So I'm going to use the move function again. Click move. Again, select the object. Press enter. I can grab this anywhere I want to grab this. All right, it doesn't really matter where I grab it from. I'm just gonna grab it from right here. I want to slide this over to the right, and I'm gonna type in 0.0625, all right, and press enter. So that just moved it just that little bit over. All right, so now it's spaced out. Okay, so now I've got all of my parts ready. So before I do anything, I'm going to go ahead, I'm just going to click save, so it will resave it. I don't have to click the save as, but there's a little save button up in the top next to the A, so I'm just going to go ahead and click on that. All right, so now I have it saved. It's done, it's ready.